Good morning and welcome back to Osijek for another day of finals here at the European Championship for 25, 50 and 300 metres. We're back with the pistol. The rifle programme has now completed. So like last week, the pistol events are back. And our first event today is the 25 metre pistol women's juniors. They just come out onto the line. Thank you very much for joining us on our YouTube channel as we just look at one of the pistols. This gives you an idea of what it's like, and it has the toughest trigger weight of any of our events. Trigger pull of 1,000 grams or a kilo if you prefer. So it certainly takes a bit of effort to get one of these pistols going. And nice to see some dancing already from Lana Spirela, who's representing the home nation of Croatia. My name is Rory McAllister. Thank you very much for coming along to the ESC video stream channel. Do feel free to like the channel and also subscribe. So 50 shots, unless we are going for a shoot-off. We'll have to see later on. The hit zone is 10.2. So if the electronic target registers anything lower, a 10.1 for example, it may as well be a 6 or a 7, because it's only a 10.2 or higher that's going to count as a hit.
The final of the 25 meters.
So here's our announcer, Christina Christapis.
Series of 5 shots with hit or miss scoring. 10.2 or higher is a hit in standard rapid fire sequence. Elimination of the lowest ranking finalists begin after the 4th series and continue after every series until the bronze medal after 9 series. And silver and gold medals.
So that's how it finished in qualification, with Lana Spirela of Croatia joint top with Pula Udu of France, both on 5.74, and then Alice Rocco on 5.73, and then Ambrosini of Switzerland on 5.72. The others then 2 behind, and then it all starts to separate down to 8th place. So here's the start list. Here's how they line up from firing point A right through down to firing point J. So 50 shots, and our elimination starts after the 4th series of 5. Thank you very much for coming along. Do like and subscribe to the channel. That way you'll get the notifications of all our broadcasts coming up for you between now and the rest of the week.
End of preparation.
So Chief Range Officer says that's the end of preparation, and now it's time for the sighting series. So this just gives the athletes a chance just to try and get their eye in. And there's Jordis Graber, who's the German coach. So a good sweep of countries represented in this 25 metre pistol women junior final. And this now begins our pistol programme. We've got the rapid fire men's junior for you later today. And then the duet and trio events still to come between now and Friday. So a lot of these athletes vying for their first European medal. And will it be a medal for the home nation of Croatia? Pretty sure this is the first final, certainly that we've broadcast, but I think it's had someone from the home nation. That's a decent way of wearing the ear defenders, upside down. Never seen that.
Stop. Allow.
I suppose it doesn't ruin your hair then.
Please lay down your pistols and turn to face the captains.
So here we go then with the introductions.
Ladies and gentlemen, the organizing committee of the European Shooting Championship 2024 and the European Shooting Confederation welcome you once again to the shooting range Finalist. The final competition for the 20-meter pistol women junior event will now begin. On firing point A, representing Croatia, Lana Spirela.
And here is 18-year-old Lana Spirela of Croatia, fourth in the European Championships in Osijek here in 2021.
Point B, representing France, Paula Udo.
So Paula Udo, 18 years old from France, is next on firing point B.
On firing point D, representing Norway, Anne Bjørkas Torgersen.
And this is Anna Torgersen with her father as coach.
On firing point E, representing Germany, Johanna Blank.
And Johanna Blank of Germany is next, 19 years old.
On firing point F, representing Estonia, Maria Kirs.
And Maria Kiss, 20 years old, one of the eldest members in this final.
On firing point G, representing Switzerland, Alice Marie Ambrosini.
So Alice Marie Ambrosini, 17 years old from Switzerland on firing point G.
On firing point E, representing Latvia, Alice Dvariske.
And this is Elise Dvariske representing Latvia.
Final place, point G, representing Italy, Alice Rocco.
And this is Alicia Rocco, 20 years old, the second eldest competitor in this final.
The jury member in charge of this final is Mr. Juanito Leu from France.
And Juanito Lehu of France is our jury member in charge.
And the chief range officer for this final is Mr. Petar Plavčić from Croatia.
And once again, Petar Plavčić of Croatia is our chief range officer.
Take your position.
So here we go then. Who will take the medals today? Some of these athletes, if they were to get on the podium, it would be their first medal at a European Championship. So history in the making about to happen here in Osijek. There's Jaho Elenik, who is the European Shooting Confederation Sports Director. Will we get a wave, Jaho? No, not this time. So the pistols can weigh up to 1.4 kilos, and they're 5.6 caliber rim fires. And the bullseye down the other end is just 85 millimeters wide. And there's the joint European record held by Anna Korakaki, 39 hits out of 50. And that was set in Greece back in 2016. A World Cup final in Bologna in Italy.
First series, ready?
So here we go for our first series. Who will take the medals today? If you've just joined us, welcome along. This is the 25-meter pistol women junior final at the European Shooting Championships. Live for you from Osijek, Croatia.
Attention.
So the attention command, they lower their pistols then to 45 degrees. Those are the rules. There's a 7-second gap. And then you have 3 seconds to take your shot. And you can see the red lights over the targets down at the other end. And you'll see the 7-second gap. Then the lights go green. And that gives you the signal that you're within the time frame to take your shot. There's one allowable malfunction and one non-allowable malfunction per athlete in this final. And if that's to happen, then we'll explain as we go along. But you can see it does take some effort to pull the trigger, and you've just got to make sure that you release the trigger properly as well to avoid any jams.
Stop.
So plenty of athletes on 2 out of 3.
And after the third
And
series,
2 athletes on 3 out of 5.
plays between Udo and Torgersen.
So
They
Udo
both have 3 hits. There's a quick tie in the
and
third
Torgersen
place. 4
are on 3 out of 5.
have scored 2.
And 4 of our athletes on 2 out of 5.
In the 8th place,
Kiers on 1.
Blank with
And Joanna Blank
and 7th place, Pierre,
still yet to make a hit for Germany.
1 hit only. Okay, I think we need to involve audience.
Once again, it's bright sunshine outside here in Croatia. We've had glorious weather, really. There's been some thunderstorms and rain here and there. And the only reason why I mention the weather outside, considering we're inside, is just because of this marquee that we're in. The outdoor heat does affect the humidity in the
Next
finals
series,
hall.
ready?
It's a good 25 degrees, I'd say, in here, if not a bit higher. So the athletes having to contend with those conditions as well. You see the moulds
Attention.
on the grip there, each moulded to each athlete's hand, just to make the precision all the more. So you just see some of the sweat beginning to form on some of the faces of our athletes. It is hot in here. So second series down, and
Stop.
Pierce without a hit in that one.
Still a big tie for the first
And
place.
also
3
Blossini of Switzerland without a hit.
scored 5
So
hits
just
in
2
the
athletes with no hits in that
Udo,
series.
Rocco, and Torgersen. A tie is also in the
But we've got 3 athletes on 5 out of 5, so a 50% hit rate, considering we've had 10 shots already. All the pistols would have been tested in terms of width into a box, and also the pressure speed of the shots will have been tested as well.
Next series, ready?
There's Kuna, our mascot. He's been doing a great job.
Attention.
So Ambrosini with a better start this time. Had 5 misses last time at least. Has a hit and a miss. And a decent visit from Rocco of Italy, 4 out of 5 to go into the lead. She's now on 9 hits. And there was a tie at the top, all 3 athletes on 5. There's a change now, and Rocco is on 9. And Torgersen now on 7 hits. 2 athletes tied on 6. Ambrosini on 5. Spirelia of Croatia on 4. And we've got Kiers of Estonia on 3 and Blank of Germany on 2 hits. So this is our first elimination series. So after this series, one of the athletes will be leaving us in 8th place. At the moment, Johanna Blank of Germany, 19 years old, has to try and shoot as well as she can in order to try and stay in this final, as she's one hit behind Kirs of Estonia. And just waiting for Elise Rocco's last shot to be recognised there. It was indeed a hit. And we have our first elimination from this final. And it means that leaving us in 8th place is Johanna Blank of Germany, 19 years old, on firing point E.
And leading this competition is Blank. Johanna, give her a round of applause. And also,
So Johanna Blank, first to leave.
and also eliminated from further competition is 7th place, Estonia's own Maria Kirs.
Next series, ready?
So that's how it stands. Rocco of Italy starting to put a bit of a gap in between the chasing pack. Dufareska of Latvia in second position on 9 hits. Well, Dufareska there with the first miss of that series, otherwise it was all 3 in a row. And there's Spiralia of Croatia, who is the grandfather of Lana, on firing point A. And Rocco just with 2 hits out of 5, so she's now just 1 in front of Dufareska of Latvia. So we have our next elimination, and representing Estonia, and Maria Kirs of Estonia will be leaving us in 7th place. And one of the eldest members in this final at 20 years old, but for Maria Kirs, it's 7th place today.
Next series, ready?
Nice to see her waving at the camera as well. So Rocco leads by 1. Dufareska of Latvia on 12. And the rest of the pack still to get to double figures. And that's a great scene, isn't it? A grandfather, a coach, looking on to his granddaughter, representing the home nation, Croatia. Well, an interesting series, and we have our next elimination as well. Just one of the only athletes that didn't quite get to double figures, but a decent effort from Anna Torgersen of Norway, 18 years old, goes to join her father, who's her coach. And we have a tide for the lead at the top. It doesn't surprise me that Devereska of Latvia has managed to catch up with Rocco. Devereska has been shooting so well, and so nice to see the Norwegian father and daughter with arms around each other as well. That's what it's all about, togetherness in the world of shooting. So a tie at the top, Rocco and Devereska. So interesting that two athletes tied on 10. And that's Spirelia of Croatia and Udu of France. And Spirelia of Croatia with a crucial hit that could keep her in this final. And Udu with 5 misses in a row means she'll be leaving this final representing France in 5th place. And applause from Julian Boutma. And Paula Udu of France leaves to take her seat in 5th place. So still a tie at the top. Latvia and Italy battling it out, both on 18 hits. Meanwhile, Ambrosini, who had a bit of a rocky start earlier in this final, is on 15 hits. And Lana Spirelia of Croatia, the home nation, still in there, trying to vie for a medal. It's still possible. She has a maximum of 17 if she was to get all 5 hits. And even 3 would level it up and see what happens with Ambrosini and Rocco. But let's just see now who survives through to the medal stages.
Attention.
And Ambrosini with 3 misses so far. And a crucial hit from Spirelia, but not going to be enough because Ambrosini hit that last one. So Lana Spirelia from Croatia will be leaving this final just outside the medal places in 4th place. Sometimes the hardest and cruelest place to finish as you leave without any reward. However, finishing 4th in a European final, that is some going. And she was 4th in the final here in Osijek 3 years ago in 2021, so it's the same result and is congratulated by her grandfather. So Switzerland, Italy and Latvia, all guaranteed medals. It's Devereska of Latvia, the 16-year-old who's leading at the moment on 19 hits. Rocco of Italy on 18 and Ambrosini of Switzerland on 16. Here we go then with the series that will decide the bronze medal.
Attention.
And a crucial hit for Rocco. She's now tied for the lead. And still a tie at the top. Ambrosini, meanwhile, gets a hit. Still a chance to upgrade from bronze. And Ambrosini now tied. Deveriska feeling the heat. Will it go to a shoot-off? And Rocco knew she'd missed there, and Deveriska just takes a hit on the final shot on the 5th one. And that means she marches on. Ambrosini, meanwhile, now has to settle for bronze. So Switzerland have another medal at this European Shooting Championship. 17-year-old Alice Marie Ambrosini is a bronze medalist on the European stage. And Switzerland add to their senior medals from last week.
So the last two ladies standing are still in the tie. They are neck
There is a tie at the top. Nothing to separate Deveriska and Rocco.
Will it be the last series?
They deserve to be here at the end. They've definitely been the best two. And our Latvia going for their first gold. Will Italy make it to the top of the podium with the gold medal? This series could decide the gold medal unless we go to a shoot-off.
Attention.
Both with a hit. And right next to each other as well on firing points, Francesco Bruno is on the edge of his seat. And Deveriska just goes into the lead for now. 2 shots left. Oh, and it's level once again. Is it coming down to the final shot? Will it go to a shoot-off? Will there be a gold medalist? And it's a hit for Deveriska of Latvia. And she turns around, is absolutely delighted and smiles all around. Latvia have their first gold medal. And Finalist Selmins, the coach, punches the air. And what an effort from this young athlete. Absolutely incredible. 16 years old, the youngest member in this final. And Elise Deveriska of Latvia has stepped up and taken the gold medal. Meanwhile, the silver medalist, Alice Rocco. What an effort from the Italian, 20 years old. And Alicia, well, pushed right to the end, but it wasn't meant to be today. Meanwhile, the cheers go round for the bronze medalist, Alice Marie Ambrosini, 17 years old from Switzerland, taking bronze. And Alice Rocco, 20 years old, is the silver medalist representing Italy.
The winner of gold medal and European champion in 25-meter pistol women junior discipline is representing Latvia, Alice Deveriska.
So Alice Deveriska of Latvia, 16 years old, came into this final as the youngest member by at least 1 year. And Vilnis Selmins, her coach, will be delighted, I'm sure. Elise competed at the European Championships in Europe earlier on this year, but this is her first European Championship medal. So Switzerland with the bronze, Italy with the silver, and what a performance from 16-year-old Elise Deveriska of Latvia. She is the gold medalist and European champion. So that's the final standings. We'll be back later for our next final, the 25-metre rapid fire men junior. Local time 3:45. So we'll see you later on the ESC video stream. Thanks for joining us.